Oh, yeah, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Killjoy Jake stream, the stream that is always going 24/7. There is always, okay, I can't even keep that up. Yeah, there's not been a lot of content on this page recently, but that's okay, you know, we're still having fun. And hey, we got a big old nasty movie coming out on December 20th. Shameless plug, I know, right at the beginning of the stream, I should be saying hello to everybody, or asking the important questions here. Like, where is all the goop? Anyways, as you can see, I'm very passionate about the goop. No one will tell me where it is. Tori is here. What's up, Tori? How's it going? Second in command. Welcome, Tori. Michael Myers is here too, saying Scream 6 is coming. I didn't know Michael was excited for Scream. Awesome. Good stuff. Super Simmer is here. Can't wait for Scream 6. It's fast approaching. I know, I'm so excited. Oh, some good stuff. Isaiah is here. What's up? Have I seen the Last of Us TV show trailer? Yes, it looks awesome. I'm really excited for that. I love that game. Oh, that game is super awesome, super dope. Try not to swear in the first 5 minutes. All Turks is here. What's up? Jake was. Hi, hello. Andrew WVXP is here saying hello. Yeah, what's up? Welcome. Ghostface is here too. Scream 6 trailer on December 8th. Well, Ghostface, I do like the sounds of that, let me tell you. I hope so. Straight up Karma is here. just Karma is here. Hi guys, what's up? What's up, Karma? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the horror stream where a guy in a very comfortable hoodie and hat screams at you for an entire hour. It's gonna be a blast. Your ears will be bleeding by the end of it. Always a good time. Dino is here saying, hope you got something good to eat, Jake. Thank you, Dino, I appreciate it. I got some tacos. It's awesome. Made myself some tacos. Tom is here too saying, how's it going, Jake? The Mean One looks like it'll be a good movie. Yes, oh my God. Oh, that's gonna be goofy as all hell. If I get some time tomorrow, I would love to do a big video on that. I did not have any time today, unfortunately. So it's weird. Editing a movie's weird, man. My part of it's kind of done, so I'm kind of just sitting in this room with everybody, but like I gotta make sure, you know, I'm kind of like overseeing everything. I still gotta be there, but man, it's a lot of work. It's crazy stuff. Jake's been busy. Andrew's here, what's up? I think I said hi to you already. Mitchell, what's up? How we doing tonight? I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing effing fantastic, Mitchell. Oh, we have another Ghostface here, so, you know, with all these Ghostfaces, there's only one thing I can really say, and that's this.
Holy shit, it's Ghostface!
Little Jack Quaid action up there. What's up? Yes, and you may notice there is now the scary movie mask we have up here. So that's gonna be the December mask. I love it. So what's up? How's it going? All right, let's switch over to the chill music. It's chill time, everybody. A big collective hello to all of you wonderful souls out there in the universe. You horror-loving fiends, let's go. Let's talk about a little Scream 6 tonight. Little Scream 6 action. Now, there hasn't been too much crazy news or nothing. Some exciting things, of course, though. We have Tony Revolori, Tony Pizza, whatever his last name is. Tony Revolori. I want to call him Ravioli for some reason. Tony Revolori. The guy comes out and says that you're to expect something fun from Scream 6. Like, pretty much just to sum things up. I mean, there's a lot of speculation that him and Mason Gooding's character, Chad, may be friends in the movie because he said, oh, we're best buds. But I guess they were buds before this. Tony Revolori has never seen a Scream movie, which I thought was pretty funny, which was detailed in this, like, recent, like, quote that he had about it. And I guess he got on the project because Mason Gooding wanted him to be in the movie, essentially. So I think that's kind of interesting. I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty fascinating. I wanted to do a video on that. I had like maybe some theories to cook up with all that information, but I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up. I thought it might be a good place to start the old conversation. I'm gonna say hi to some more people that I missed. What's up, Deanna? Saying, I have a theory on the Scream 6 trailer. It's set in New York. Why does the ball drop for New Year's? Big celebration. Would make sense to have a Ghostface appear to start off the new year. Ooh. Oh, Times Square during New Year's, have a Ghostface chase through that mess? That would be wild. Oh my God. I think it is going to be during Halloween, if I remember correctly, because I think someone saw some pumpkins on set or something along those lines. But hey, we could be going into Christmas time here. That could be pretty fucking sick too. I'd be all about that. Ronald is saying, hey, Killjoy Jake, how's it going? It's going fantastic. How are you? How are you, good sir? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Denisha is here too. Howdy, hey. What's up, Caleb Jenkins. Hey, Jake, how are you? I'm fantastic, as always. An absolute mad lad over here. Extron is here too. Hello. Welcome. And Emil is saying, I'm going to watch Scream 6 because Jenna Ortega is talented. I mean, talented. I love it. She is very talented. She's amazing. Dude, Wednesday is so fucking good. Like, I watched the first episode and I was like, okay, this is good. But I got more into it and I'm like, oh my God, no, this is really good. Wow. Oh, I am blown away by Wednesday. I wasn't expecting to like it that much. I was like, okay, it's going to be good. Maybe. I'll check it out. Why not? I like a little Addams Family action, but with all the, with any continuation or whatnot, I always have my doubts before going into it. If it's a continuation of anything, I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be as good as the original. That's also something I'm really nostalgic for, too. So I was kind of worried about Wednesday going into it. I was like, I hope it's good. Like Jenna Ortega, she's an amazing actress, but didn't know she just has so much range. I've learned never to doubt Jenna Ortega. That's what I've learned from this year. My God. Dude, holy shit. I mean, she's incredible in everything. She's played so many different roles just in this year alone in movies and TV shows. I don't even know, man. Oh, wild. I gotta finish it. I still haven't finished it yet, but oh my God. Just good stuff. Just really good stuff. Man. Definitely think we need to release a trailer in the next few weeks, at least before the start of the new year. Otherwise, this will be the least amount of marketing within the entire franchise, I believe. Well, we didn't get anything for Scream 5 until 3 months before. So I think it's gonna, like, I think a lot of people are freaking out, but we typically get things three months beforehand anyways. Like, yes, late December would be, well, yeah. I had to do that in my head real quick. That is 3 months, yes. So if late December is what I'm speculating too, so that's coming up here in a bit. I mean, I think like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, we get a trailer. That's my guess. I've seen a lot of people say very early January, like first week of January. I think that's when, if I'm remembering correctly, I believe that is when fucking Megan comes out. I couldn't think of that name. I'm like, M names, Mary. I can think of every other name except for that. Oh man. Oh, we got a thing. Holy crap. Oh, Sarah Campbell. I just saw you did this. Wow, Sarah Campbell gifted 5 Killjoy Jake memberships. Oh my God. Wow, thank you so much, Sarah. Oh my God, you're incredible. Damn. Thanks, Sarah. Sarah's awesome. Coop de Oof is a member now. Welcome to the Killjoy cult. Coop, words are hard. Words are hard when you haven't slept. Let me tell you. Coop de Oof, welcome. Everyone thanks Sarah, who is fucking incredible. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate that. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that, it's telling me I gotta click something, but maybe I'm just crazy. Sarah, thank you. Oh my God, you're amazing. You're so wonderful. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Oh, you guys are fantastic. Don't have to use my mom's credit card anymore. Don't do that. Oh my God. Oh, that's crazy. Sarah's saying more people will get to see Red Right Hand earlier now. Yes. Oh, that's awesome, Sarah. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you. That is really cool. That's really awesome, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you for doing that for so many awesome people. That's awesome. Oh my God. That's sick. Well, I hope you guys enjoy Red Right Hand early now. Thanks to Sarah, who's incredible. Man, I'm really excited for you guys. I'm just really excited for you guys to see it. It's gonna be awesome. Oh my God. Crazy stuff. That's wild, man. Another thing I do want to say, once again, a shameless plug, and I promise we'll get to Scream 6 talk. I know. But just hang on. Just hang on 1 second. We have this t-shirt, by the way, out right now for Red Right Hand. It'll be out until December 20th when the movie actually comes out. So that's the only time you'll be able to get it. After December 20th, it's gone forever. You'll only be able to get that fucking awesome design done by our friend from the filmmaking named Anna, who's awesome. They made this design, and it's pretty fucking sweet. So go get a shirt if you can too, if you're feeling up to it. 20 days, limited release, never comes back. There you go. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's get back to the old Scream 6 talk. I'll keep doing this with my hands too, because it looks kind of funny. All right. Let's talk about that. Yeah, you get to see Red Right Hand early now. I'm so happy. Hell yeah. The 16th. If you're a channel member, you get to see it 4 days early. Hell yeah. So Tori, I hope you enjoy. That is fucking awesome. Oh my God. Do all members get to watch Red Right Hand early or at certain tiers? Yes. So the Ghostface, Jason, and Freddy tiers all get to watch it early. So I think there's like a Chucky tier still, which is like $1 on my Patreon. But yeah. I can't remember if I even have any Chucky patrons. It's been that long. I'm like, oh man, I just appreciate any and all support. I just really appreciate it. You guys are the best. You guys are all the best. Really means a lot. So anyways, yes, getting back to Scream 6 stuff though, like I was saying, we've had a few like theories and stuff go around I've been seeing, and we've also, like I said, we got that news with Tony Revolori. That's really all we got. You know, we haven't really gotten too much crazy news recently. I feel like we're in that calm before the storm. Like, this is kind of how I feel like what happened with like Scream 5, I mean, was like we were getting a bunch of stuff in like August, September, maybe a little in early October too. And then like, bam, just out of nowhere, we got a trailer after like this little period of silence. So that would make sense if this was that. And then the trailer came even earlier than we're expecting. That would be fucking awesome. When does it come out, the Scream 6 official trailer? Hopefully soon, Michael Myers. Hopefully soon. I'm really hoping so. That would be sick. Sarah's saying, Mitchell, YouTube doesn't let me assign them. It just gives them out to random. Yeah, it is random when you purchase memberships like that. And Sarah, once again, just thank you so much. I'm so sad, Sarah, that I missed you on Craven's live stream, by the way. Oh, I'm still sad about that. So sad. Denisha, if you want to do the gifts, you have to do it on the web browser versus the app. Oh, crap. Holy crap. That's wild. That's wild. I didn't even know that. Sarah, thank you so much again for that. That's like insane. Holy crap. Sarah, we're getting on a live stream at some point. We got to make it happen. We got to just make that happen. It's going to happen. I'm just going to, if I keep saying it, maybe I'll speak it into existence. Darth is saying, what's cracking, Jake? What's crack-a-lackin'? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Darth. Welcome. Ghostface is here. Not much going on right now. Yeah, not much going on right now. I love talking theories, though. I always love talking theories. And I like these little things that we get with the cast members, too. Like, I love little quotes like what we got from Tony Revolori recently, where he's like, I'm just so glad to be here. Like, being friends with Mason Gooding, too, is just fucking awesome. I don't know. I'm kind of jealous, honestly. I would love to hang out with Mason Gooding. From all the cast members, he just seems like so cool. Ugh. I would love to have a conversation with Jenna Ortega, though, too. I mean, she has got to have the craziest fucking stories working on all the movies she did this year. Oh, it's awesome. Any more news on Terrifier 3? Aaron, I've been meaning to do something about, I've been meaning to make a video on that. I just haven't not had any time. But I do want to do like a big, everything we know about it so far, because there's been a few things that Damien Leone has been tweeting that I think is pretty interesting, and there's a lot of things that I've noticed specifically in the Terrifier 2 marketing that I think is going to lead into Terrifier 3, but I don't want to get into that until I make this video about it, because I think I have a pretty interesting point. And I want to, this is just awful, but I want to save it for the video, because I'm like, I think I have an interesting point about something, but I was actually talking to my buddy this morning about it, and he's like, oh, wow, dude, that's crazy. He's like, oh shit. So, I don't know. We'll talk about it soon. Really soon, hopefully. Did you see the trailer for the Mean One? Yes, I did. It looks awesome. I'm so excited for that. That's going to be fucking crazy. Just David Howard Thornton, playing a different character. One that speaks, too, is going to be really interesting to see. I don't know. I'm so intrigued by that movie. Obviously, it's going to be a so bad it's good kind of crazy slasher, which is always fun. But to see David Howard Thornton play such a different role from what he's used to, that's what I'm the most excited about, honestly. What else do we got? One question for you. Michael is back in another movie. Yes. Bring old Michael back. Bring the Mikey man back for another movie. That would be great. Maybe in a couple of years. I'm kind of Halloweened out after 3 movies back to back to back. But bring him back in 5 years. Fuck it. Why not? I would love to see more Michael action. I think there's still a bunch of crazy shit they could do with him, I think. Just turn that series into the Amityville series where it just keeps going and it's fucking ridiculous. Okay, maybe not that far. Maybe not that much, but I would love some crazier Michael movies in the future. Let's take it down a campy route. I kind of miss just campy horror sequels. I don't know. There's I have a weird nostalgia for those. I watched a lot of those when I was young. And I don't know. I think it would be fun to do something along those lines. Take someone else to space. You know what I mean? Why not? Why not do that in some of these long-running franchises that are like ridiculous? You know, at this point, like someone's bringing up Saw X. Like, I don't think Jigsaw should ever go to space. That's ridiculous. But like at the same time, we're also setting up another movie where it's probably going to be something that he posthumously did. Like somehow he set up more things for after his death than he did do in his life, which is pretty ridiculous conceptually anyways. So I'm like, man, some of these franchises that are long running, let's just go some crazy places with them. Let's just see what happens. And we might find something really fun that, you know, with like modern technology and all that, we can do crazier things than how we did in like the 90s when that was a super prevalent kind of thing to do, like, or like late 80s too. I think it's another good time period for the really campier, goofier stuff, but it's good stuff. I like it. You know, I love me a good scary horror movie too. I love something that like actually scares the piss out of me, where it's to the point where I'm like, fuck, like I need to, what was from this year? There's something really good. Smile honestly scared the fuck out of me. That was awesome. I want to say Don't Breathe, but that's not right. Speak No Evil fucked me up, man. I was like upset. I was upset after that. Oh man. Lauren Lavera's been liking my retweets on Twitter. Nice, Omni. She's awesome. She's just fantastic. She like retweeted my review of Terrifier 2. I'm like, what? Like, no. You're so cool. You don't have to do that. Lauren's awesome. She's just absolutely fantastic. Love them. You and Matt should make a Red Right Hand sequel called Yellow Left Leg. Oh my God. Me and Matt are gonna, unfortunately, we were just talking about this the other day. We're gonna have to start getting used to saying that there's just never gonna be a sequel. I'm sorry. We can't. And when you see it, you'll know. You'll be like, oh yeah, there's no way that could ever happen. And that doesn't even spoil anything. There's a really weird, minute detail about it of why we could never do a sequel. And you'll see why. You'll get it when I say it. But it's not something so night and day as what some people may say. But yeah, no. 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 Smile was effing crazy. I agree. Smile was crazy. Nope was okay, says Quentin. Nope has really grown on me. I'll tell you, I wasn't like huge on it the first time I watched it. I was like, this is pretty good. This is good. There's a few things that still felt a little weird to me that first time I watched it, but man, when I got it recently and I rewatched it, and I'm like, man, a lot of this stuff, like, it does work. It just takes a minute to kind of realize that it all works. There's a lot going on in that movie. There's a lot to chew on, and I think that's why that's why for like a minute there I was just like, yeah, dude, I don't know. There's a lot of crazy shit going on there, but like that third time around, I was like, okay, this all makes sense. Mei is here. Me. I love it. I'm hoping Rose McGowan is the cameo in Scream 6. See, I would love that too, but Rose McGowan has said some pretty nasty things about Kevin Williamson and all that. She was asked to be in Scream 5 for a voice cameo, and that unfortunately just did not go over very well. We even had Rose say something pretty nasty about Kevin Williamson, like I said. So I don't know. I would love for her to come back, like as just like a flashback or something, or like I said, like a voice role like that. That'd be awesome. Tatum's such an iconic character, but yeah, it's a shame. Chicken nuggets rule. Hell yeah. I love me some chicken nuggets. Oh. Love it. Good stuff. Have you seen Violent Night yet? A solid 7 out of 10 for me. Lots of fun. Some parts just dragged for me. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll have to see it. So I still haven't seen it. I haven't had no time. Been wanting to talk about this one because I've been really fascinated. My big thing about it was I just haven't seen a where am I going with this? I haven't seen a movie with David Harbour that was good yet, which is probably really awful to say, but like, man, I don't know. Every movie I've seen him in, I've been pretty disappointed. And it's a shame. I think he's a great actor. He's amazing in Stranger Things. He's never the problem with said movie. But I'm really hoping Violent Night is good. It's one I'm really interested in seeing because of how much I'm rooting for him as just a human being. I love him so much in everything. So I'm really hoping it's good. I've heard some mixed reviews like that, Locked. So I'm very excited to see it. I'll probably talk about it at some point. I'm gonna do like a wrap up video probably on Christmas about all the Christmas themed horror movies we got. So good stuff. Deanna Ryder has just became a YouTube member. Well, welcome to the Killjoy cult. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to all the wonderful people who have joined the Killjoy cult today. We have lots of Kool-Aid for you to drink. Drink it up. Drink that whole thing. Go ahead. So bottoms up, as they say. Get it all. Yeah, okay, that's really, yeah, we're going to stop with that. That joke got old a while ago. But anyways, Deanna, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Ryan is saying, Jake, if you were to start your own slasher franchise with one movie, what themes and elements would you have in it? I have so many ideas for something I would love to do, specifically like a movie that would start a franchise. And I have like, I have a slasher that's just like higher, like above life and all that. Like he's just like super powered and super crazy, but he's got like a vice to him. I think it would be really cool to do something like that, where it's like, this is a near impossible to kill person, but there's something wrong with him that's like not typical to a slasher. I think that might be really interesting to do. Have him have some kind of weakness that could be easily exploited, even though he's so overpowered. Make that kind of a focal point for a character. I have some ideas. It's nothing because like it might be something I'm working on next. That's all I'm gonna say. But I have some ideas for more killers in the future. So with Jamie was just like an idea I had watching the first Scream, and I'm like, hey, that Stu guy. That Stu guy's pretty messed up. Like I kind of like honed in on Stu a little bit, and I'm like, man, Stu's got a lot of weird shit going on that you missed the first time you watched that original Scream. Number one, he's super sexist, which is something like that blew me away. I was like, what? How did I'm totally missed this. You catch little lines of dialogue from him and you're just like, oh my God, Stu's like kind of an asshole, dude. Holy crap. Like, obviously, he's a killer. Obviously, I'm not rooting for the guy, but, man, I just thought that was so interesting. So I kind of hyper focused on little elements from all the Scream killers I really liked and kind of compiled that all into what Jamie is as a character. But I have more ideas for slashers and killers that I really want to play around with, especially in this. I shouldn't say this because I'm going to get everybody excited, but I'm writing something right now. I have no idea when it's going to go into production. Don't expect anything anytime soon, but I'm like 20 pages into something right now, and I'm really confident in it. It's kind of a slasher. It's kind of like a sci-fi horror thing, but I think you guys are gonna dig it. I think you guys are gonna dig it when we do finally make it. Oh my God, guys! The trailer came out. Did it? Did it though, Coop? Come on! You're gonna make me check, aren't you? Don't try us. Don't try us, Coop. Honestly, my phone would be blowing up if it came out. Like, if it came out, I'd be getting like my friends text me when this shit happens. Like, they're like, dude, oh, did you see this? Oh my God. And I'm like, yes, I'm so excited. That's awesome. I would probably know, but it's interesting. It's very funny. Any predictions for what we'll see in the first trailer, Jake? So my big thing about the Scream 6 trailer is I just don't want it to be, too revealing. Like, don't reveal anything. Be confident with your marketing, y'all. If I could say one thing to the marketing team behind this movie, I would say, listen, we had some weird shit happen earlier in the year. There was a lot of discourse with the Nev stuff. I totally get that. I totally understand being wary after that, but they need to be confident. They 100%. If I could tell them anything, I would say just be confident. Like, be confident in your marketing. You're gonna bring people to the theaters. You don't even really need to market it. Like, people know March 10th. The movie's coming out. People know that. People are excited for it. And I think they just really need to focus on, like, obviously the general audience and all that. But I don't think they need to reveal that much either for the people who are going to watch the trailers and are going to, like, study it, essentially. I really think they should just be confident. Don't give us too many reveals. Show us some characters interacting with themselves, with each other. You know what I mean? Show us some interactions so that we can kind of be like, oh, this character's kind of suspicious. Why are they saying this to this person? What was that all about? It's all red herrings probably at the end of the day, but I think that would be way more interesting than if they were to give us a big reveal in the trailer and it's like, and we all make that face like that and make that sound too. We all do that, right? When you get excited, everyone just kind of like looks up into the sky like a pterodactyl and goes, right? That's just me. Oh, okay. That's just a me thing. Never mind. Okay, cool. That went so off the rails. Words are hard. Ilum is throwing $2 in there. Ilum, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate the support. Saying, hey Jake, what theories do you have for Scream 6? Well, let's talk a little bit about that, because old Jake has been able to do a Scream 6 video here in a while. I know. God, get the videos back going. Get them going again. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. You'll see some more videos this week, hopefully. Like next week, for sure. And the week after that, holy shit, there's going to be so many videos. It's going to be wild. The end of December, I can promise, is going to be insane. But talking about this, Scream 6 theories. Yes. So a few things I think how I'm feeling about it right now. So I'm really feeling it's going to be like something different. It's going to be something we haven't really seen before in the franchise, and it's going to just feel like something new. We're going to get some chase scenes that are in different locations, purposeful to New York City, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. A slasher in New York City, I mean, it's just destined to be something kind of special. I'm really excited to see what they do with all of it. I mean, we basically already have confirmation that we're going to get a chase scene through a damn subway or on a subway train. That's so cool. What? Like, how does someone see this picture and they don't get excited? If you're a Scream fan, how are you watching? How are you looking at this release right here and not losing your fucking mind? Like, there's totally a chase scene happening on that shit. You cannot tell me we're not doing a chase scene through that train. Come on. Like, oh, that's so exciting to me. I don't know. I'm actually gonna, like, my head's gonna explode. That's gonna be so exciting to me. I don't know. I think that's going to be, I just think that's going to be really sick. We're totally getting something like that. Who's getting chased through there? I don't know. I hope it's just not a legacy character. I totally agree with you, Celestia. If any of the OG characters die, I'll become depressed. Still recovering from, I'm so sorry. Tears. I'm so sorry, Celestia. I totally feel that, though. Like, Gale does not need to die in this movie, guys. Like, I get it. I understand. You know, I heard the writers talk about why they killed Dewey, and I get it. I get why they did it. But man, you don't gotta kill anybody else. You don't have to do that. That's all right. We'll be okay. We don't need to bring anybody back for this movie. So don't kill Gale so that fucking Randy comes back to life or some crazy bullshit. We're good. You know, we're chilling. We're chilling. Keep Gale alive. Gale's awesome. I want to see where her character kind of goes without Dewey now. I'm very interested on that. But honestly, my big theory about it, Ilham, just to get back to what you were saying, is like, I just really think this is going to be taken in a different direction, which I think means we have to have a different ending here. Like, not your typical Scream ending where everything's all wrapped and neat together with a little bow on top and all that. I don't think we're getting that. Don't think we're getting that for Scream 6. I really think this is going to be something different. It's going to be one of those movies that is just like, wow, this is so different. I think a lot of people aren't going to like it. That's to be expected. I feel like it's definitely going to be a polarizing film. And I'm here for that, though. I want that for these franchises. I don't want them to just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. I think this is way more fun. I think this is way more interesting, and just something that's going to really be impressive and stand out, even if it's something that, like, some fans don't like. If it's like such a departure, people are like, oh, okay, like this is too different. You know, this isn't Scream anymore. I think some people will have that argument no matter what, like, the change is going to be, though. I think it's going to be for the better, though, because that's my one thing about the Scream franchise. There's so many little elements that they could change and make maybe crazier in these sequels, and they don't. And I think this is actually going to be the movie where they do that. So I'm excited to see what they do with it. I do love all the sequels, though, even with all that being said. But I do see potential in most of them to be better, too, at the same time. They are really good movies. And that original film is just so fucking well done. It's one of the most important horror films of all time, in my opinion. I'm really excited to see what they do with 6. It's so exciting. Destined to be special, agreed, but it does make me think about Jason taking a boat. Well, that's why that movie sucks, right? Because it's not in fucking New York for most of it. And then you get like a couple of minutes running around Times Square and shit. And then the rest of it's filmed in Vancouver. So this was filmed in Montreal, in all fairness. I think they did some like exterior shots in New York just to make it feel like New York. But I think the big thing about this is this is going to feel much more like a New York slasher, like how Jason Takes Manhattan should have, but doesn't. Well, I really think that this is going to be one of those really special movies that actually gets that correct. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of movies like this where it's like you're expecting something crazy, like a space set movie. There's some expectations going into that. I want to see someone get blown out into space and like freeze to death or something. I want to see some more elaborate kills. There's so many more ways you can die on a spaceship versus on planet Earth. You gotta take advantage of that, or it's a missed opportunity. There are some things that you kind of have to do when you're on certain concepts or certain ideas, or you're gonna fall flat, or your audience is gonna be like, dude, like, you're in space, you couldn't have done this thing. You know, you have to hit on some of those things, while also finding ways not to just be put in a box. it's tough. You know, it's not easy. But TM is saying, I just love your. Well, hold on, back up a minute. Let's slow this puppy down for a minute. That's a fucking awesome profile picture. I don't know if you just like found that online or whatnot, but that just goes so hard. That is the hardest profile picture I've seen in a minute. What the fuck am I saying? Saying any ideas on Gale's fate in the movie? I feel like she's gonna have a great chase scene, but actually die this time. Oh God, I hope not. I'll cry. Like I'll actually start crying in the theaters. It's gonna be embarrassing. Someone's gonna have to take me home. I'm not gonna be able to drive. I'll be just unavailable, emotionally unavailable for weeks on end. But I think, yeah, no, I really think that I think she's gonna have a great chase. I'll say that. I don't think she's gonna die, but I think there's gonna be a great chase scene with her. We even had Jenna Ortega say something about this recently, that there's a chase scene that's very similar to the one in Scream 2. You know the one. You know the one. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a lot of great chase scenes in Scream 2, but there's one with Dewey and Gale that goes very fucking hard. And I think it's gonna be very similar to that with Gale, without Dewey this time, obviously, which is gonna be sad. But she's gotta live. Like, they don't have an excuse this time to kill Gale. That's my thing. If they kill Gale, it's without purpose. And I feel like if we're gonna kill one of these big characters, it should be for a purpose. That's why I'm like, I can excuse the Dewey death because it had a purpose. At least it served a purpose, and it was a really cool kill regardless. Like, yeah, emotionally scarring, sure, but the gore was fucking fantastic. And it served a purpose. I've heard the writers argue that, like, there's no way Sydney would have came back if it wasn't for that. And I see the point that they made. I think they could have found a way around that personally, but I get it. I totally get it. It makes sense. So I'm okay with it. But if they kill Gale, I feel like there's no point to that. Who are you going to, is this going to bring Kirby into the situation? Is that where we're going to write in? I don't think so. I don't think she's going to die. I really think Gale's going to live through this movie. But I don't fucking know. I'm just some guy, I'm some idiot in a beanie. What do I know? Anyways, Hollywood Guy is throwing $5 into the pot. Thank you so much, Hollywood Guy. You're a Hollywood guy. I love it. So that's my new thing I'm gonna start saying to people because I love this so much. You put $5 in there, so I'm gonna put on a hat, by the way, too. Bye Bye Man or Unfriended, which one will you bury underground? Haha. Oh man, I gotta think about this one. I kind of like both of those movies. I think are objectively bad, but also both pretty fun at the same time. Like, depending on what you're looking for, it's one of those where I'm like, yeah, that's not a very Unfriended's whatever. Bye Bye Man is pretty meh. But I will say my one thing I will say about that, Red Right Hand and the Bye Bye Man share a filming location, which I had no idea about prior to filming that scene. And we're editing with our editor Andrew Oliver, who is just fucking amazing. And he's like, oh, you guys filmed at the Bye Bye Man place. And I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? He's like, dude, yeah, they filmed the Bye Bye Man there. I'm like, I had no idea. So in this case, I'm going to take the Bye Bye Man because I think that's really cool that our movie shares a location with another movie. Even if it's not good, I still think that's cool. That's really funny. I'm going to have to bury Unfriended. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But Hollywood Guy, I really appreciate the $5. Thank you so much. Thank you. Unfriended isn't the worst found footage movie I've ever seen. I mean, there are worse found footage movies, but it's not the best either. It has some really interesting elements to it though that I think are cool. It goes off of like some weird internet things, like some like things that kind of, if you go too deep on Reddit, I feel like that's where a lot of Unfriended scares got inspired from, if that makes any sense. But I don't know. Man. I feel like as a critic, you have to have more of a reason to not like Scream 5 than Dewey died, so I don't like it. So I appreciate people that don't just hop on that train. I agree. Like, I understand the emotional side of it. Like Dewey's a character that I've been familiar with since I was just a young little sprout in the Killjoy farm, the Killjoy Jake clones, where I'm from. Because every time you see me on this page, it's another clone. Like I only live for about like 20. No, I'm kidding. I can't. I gotta chill with those jokes because some people take me seriously. But no, I get what you're saying. Like, I think I understand the emotional side of it because it's like, that sucks. That's really sad. But on the same coin, it's like, at least they made it make sense. You know what I mean? Like, they wrote it in with, like, it makes sense for why Dewey died there, why he would do the action that he did to save everybody. That's always been how he is. He's a hero at heart. He's going to sacrifice himself for the people around him. But I think that, I don't know. I actually think it's pretty well written. I get it. Like, I do really like it. I still love Scream 5 too, regardless. I don't think it was the best choice. Like, I feel like they could have done, like, just putting emotions aside, I feel like you could have brought everyone back, just writing in some more things about the movie. And that could have led to, obviously Sydney's not going to be in 6, but this was like, think before we found out Sydney wasn't going to be in 6, we could have wrote something in to, like, bring her back into the situation. And that also brings her back for, like, 6 and 7. If you were to write this trilogy out and you wanted all these characters to be in these movies, you can only kill Dewey one time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not the best. I don't know. I feel like if they knew they were going to do 6, they had so many plans to do 6 before it even got announced and all that. I think they knew going into 5, they're like, yeah, this is probably going to be successful. We're probably going to do another one. They tease it on the commentary. If you watch the commentary track for Scream 5, they knew it was going to happen. There's no confirmation of that, but come on. I just think they should have made that make a little more sense if they were going to try to get Sydney in this new movie. Because, like, what were they going to do for this one to bring Sydney back in? Like let's say that Neve Campbell was in this movie. What were they going to write in for Sydney to be in town when a ghostface killer is there? Was it going to be coincidence that maybe she's on Gail's show doing an interview? Okay, actually, I don't hate that. Now that I say that out loud, I'm like, that's actually kind of cool if they were to do it that way. But still, just feel like they didn't have to kill Dewey to get her to Woodsboro, I guess is my point. I'll shut up about it. I'll chill the fuck out, but why you know that Eric Andre meme where it's like, why are you booing me? I'm right. That's me right now, and I gotta shut up. I gotta relax. Ilham is saying, if Randy would have been alive in Scream 6, what interactions would he have had with Mindy and Chad? Ilham, I love that. Oh, you just earned yourself a beanie. You just earned yourself another sweaty ass beanie. There you go. Thank you so much. You get the Scream beanie, Ilham. I love it. I love it. That's a good question too. Ooh, we got to think about that one. Getting snug up here. Here we go. All right. If Randy would have been alive in Scream 6, what interactions with Mindy and Chad? Okay. So I think he would have been like their uncle, right? He would have been the cool uncle. Been like, what's up, guys? How's it going? He's like, I got you guys some beers for your party later. Don't tell your mom, you know? And then she walks in. She's like, what is going on in here? I don't know. I think that'd be a really funny scene. I think Randy would be like the single drunk uncle who's like really cool, but just he can give really good advice, but can't take the advice himself. That's how I would write Randy if he was still alive right now. I think some people would hate that, but I think it would be really funny. I think it would be really funny if we did that for Randy in this movie. But alas, the man is dead, unfortunately. Makes me very sad. I think he would have some really good like little scenes with Mindy and Chad too if he was in 5. Oh, that would have been awesome. Oh, that's so sad. That makes me sad, Ilham. I'm going to go cry after this. I'm going to cry and watch Screams 1 and 2 and then end Scream 2 right before Randy dies. He picks up the phone for Gail and then I'm going to turn it off so I don't cry. No, I'm just kidding. Ilham, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ghostface has an idea. Kill Mark while he's conveniently on work in New York, so she goes there to hunt down the Ghostface herself. Oh, fuck. Dude, if they did something like that, I'd lose my mind. You wouldn't even need... Well, yeah, you would. You would want to see that kill on screen. I was going to say, you don't even need Patrick Dempsey to come back, but I'd want to see that kill. That's an important kill. I actually love that Ghostface. That would be awesome. I would, and this is one of those things where it's like, oh, come on. Like, he was in New York City. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he worked his way up the ladder. He's like FBI now. He's working with Kirby. I could totally see it. I could have seen that working. I do know, like, a lot of people do really want a happy ending for Sydney too, which I sympathize with. I get it. Sydney's been through a lot. She's been through hell. So for her to have the happy ending, I do appreciate that. But I do love when this series gets dark. When this series gets dark, it is a lot of fun. So, I think that might be cool. Deanna is saying, do you think Radio Silence just used the Mackenzie last name for Liv as an homage to the OG Scream? Or do you think she actually supposed to be related to them? Or she's supposed to be related to them? I read that very wrong. I'm going to guess yes. Liv is probably part of the Mackenzie lineage. I could see that being the case. It's not like the craziest reveal. It's just like, oh, hey, remember this little throwaway line from the original Scream? Bam. There you go, little Easter egg. I could see that coming back in this new one, though, if we have a character whose last name is Mackenzie, and maybe they're the killer, because, that sucks that they died. Why, you killed Liv, you were responsible for Liv's death. You know, that's a killer motive, I guess. I guess that's a motive. Hey, man, whatever you want. Whatever you want to do. I could see it happening. A dad character coming back or something. Being the Mr. Loomis killer, essentially. I'd be kind of sad. I'd be kind of sad if they did that. Just saying it out loud, too. I'm like, they might do that. They might do that, and it makes me sad. Bazillion Balloons is here. Yo, Jake, let's talk about that bulge. Let's not. Let's not talk about that. That's so funny. Oh, man. The comments on that clip are something fucking hilarious. Let me tell you. Y'all are cracking me up with some of your crazy shits. I love it. I love it. Very funny. Jake, for Christmas, I'm buying myself the Halloween 1995 to 2002 4K box set with Curse, H2O, and Resurrection. Nice. Enjoy all 2 of those movies. Enjoy those 2 movies you're buying and ignoring that third one. No, I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding, John. Enjoy those. I hear the 4K scan of H2O is fantastic. So I'm jealous. I wish I could afford that. That'd be awesome. One day I will have it. I'll get my greasy little paws on that box set. Just you wait. I feel like the worst Batman character, the Collector. Oh, that's terrible. Ghostface is saying, I suppose Liv was down the road from Casey Becker's house. She was probably like -6 or something. They probably had the kid like 6 years later. Yeah, why not? That works for me. I think that works. Because what? She's like fucking 17, 18, right? In the movie? Maybe? She's a high schooler, so yeah, that works. Sure. I'm interested. What do you think the Scream 6 killer motive would be? Anything but revenge for the death of a son or a daughter. Anything. Like, I will take anything. I killed you because you stole my blue crayon in kindergarten. Like, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it at this point. I'd love that. I would love that over another revenge motive. Please, no revenge. No good old-fashioned revenge. You know why it's good old-fashioned? Because it's been done a million fucking times. Let's do something else. Let's do something else. Amber's father. Like, God, please. Now, honestly, I really think with the knowledge now that this is going to be a focused film on a lot of the old costumes, like we're going to see someone with like Roman's costume running around, for instance. We were kind of talking about that on another stream. I could see that being like part of the motive. Like it's like, oh, we want to do something to affect the history of the ghost faces. Because think about this conceptually. The motive always has something to do with the commentary, typically, for sometimes, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes the Scream movies like to get into that a little bit, especially the last 2 films. And I think it would make sense if they did a commentary on the Scream films in general a little bit here. So then we can kind of talk about all the past films and how they all connect to this specific killer or these specific killers or all 3 of these fucking killers. I don't know. Maybe it's 6 killers. That would be a little ridiculous, but 3 killers could be cool. My point is, that I think that would be cool. I don't know. I think it's going to be something along those lines. It's going to be something to have to do with all of the past movies, all leading up to this for some reason. That could be it, in my opinion. It's like, oh, we either want to stop all of this or we want to change the way people think of ghost faces. We want to we want to kill all of the survivors so that no one else can go ghost face. No one else is seeking retribution for something that happened to them. We could kind of make fun of the Scream 2 motive a little bit, which I would not be opposed to, as you guys probably already know. I love Scream 2. I love Scream 2 so much. I do. But I don't like the motive. I love so many things about it. So many things are masterful, amazing horror, but little tiny things just gotta nitpick. I'm sorry. I know. It's amazing. It's the best movie ever. You're right. Extron Gaming is saying, and Amber definitely killed Dewey. Fans trying to say she overpowered him, but she didn't. Dewey was winning the fight until Dewey was caught off guard, and that's why he died. She didn't overpower him. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of people who are like, yeah, Amber lifted up a man into the air. Like, how is that even possible? She doesn't lift him up in the air. Like, watch it again. He doesn't lift. The camera goes down and she kind of sticks the knife up into him. She does not lift him off the ground. I don't know, man. I've watched that movie like 20 sometimes now. She doesn't lift him off the ground, I promise. And she totally got the drop on him too. It all works. It's writing, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I thought it was a really well executed scene. I fucking love Dewey's kill, actually. Like, as sad as it made me feel, it's a really well executed kill. Maybe one of the best in the whole movie. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. It's solid. I like it. Fight me. Hannah BBH is saying it would be great that the killer would be someone who knew in the previous movies for once. That would be great, I think. Someone who's been there the whole time, just silently waiting in the shadows. But now 25 plus something years later, here we are, wanting to kill just now. Now it's time to kill. Hey, I'm all about it. I'm all about something different. You know, if they can do something different and it's executed well, hell yeah, all the power to it. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. That's what I want. That's all I want. Hey, Jake. Hey, Jeremy. What's up, Jeremy S? What's up, Jeremy's? Denisha is saying, Jake, what do you think of the old mask that we'll be using? That's been 9 Ghostface killers in Scream films. Who do you think the old mask will belong to? Stu Train. Stu Train. I hope it's Stu. I hope it's Stu coming back after his costume and saying, it's time for revenge. We're doing the revenge motive, but with Stu. Hey, I would love to see Stu come back, but hopefully it's for something a little crazier than that. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed, baby. Fingers crossed. Overall, I think like really it's going to be a new killer this time around who's wearing the old costumes because it has something to do with his or her motive. I feel like a lot of us are overlooking Samara Weaving. I know a lot of us are like, nah, it's not going to be Samara. No way. It's going to be like Josh Segarra, Dermot Mulroney. What's the other one a lot of people are saying is probably going to be the killer? Those are like the two big ones, I think. But man, Samara Weaving is mega sus, in my opinion. I really think she could be the killer. Like the lead killer who is in charge of everything, running the show. I totally see that happening. Like I got like a 50% chance that's going to happen. 50% she is like, I'd bet money on it. That she is at least one of the Ghostface killers, 50% chance, I'd say. But there's also a good point about the guy from Arrow, too, because it's like, he was a villain before. Makes sense, you know? They kind of did that with the last movie. You can't tell me they didn't cast Mikey Madison in that movie to do the fire stunt because she had already done it in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She literally dies the same way, pretty much. It's a flamethrower versus a stove, so that's different. But she burns to death. I mean, I actually love it. I think it's hilarious personally. But I'm just saying they totally cast her in that movie because they knew she was like, oh, she did a fire stunt in this. Let's have her. Here we go. Let's do this now. She played a killer before, and she does it really well in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Let me tell you. That movie's fantastic. If you guys have not seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, oh, great stuff. It's an honor. Great line. Yes, absolutely. Scream could maybe be friends with Freddy, and please read this. Thank you. Of course, Marshall and Rebecca Sapello. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Welcome. Jake, do you expect a cool cliffhanger? I hope so. I want to see something different. Like I said, I can't stop saying that enough. Give me something different. Give me a cliffhanger. Why not? Because they're like 7's probably going to happen. Let's be honest. Everything's getting a trilogy nowadays. So yeah, give me a cliffhanger. Have it lead into 7 and have the, conclusion to that already written for the first scene. Let's go. Let's make that happen. It'd be awesome. Manuel Garcia saying, who do you think it's going to be the first person killed? I mean, after the opening kill. I got my money on Liana Liberato as an opening kill. I really think it's going to be her. I don't know. I have nothing to prove that. Like, I've literally I couldn't give you one thing to say, like, that's just going to happen. Sure, spidey senses are tingling on that one. Oh, excuse me. I think the two big things, like, I'm pretty certain on is her being the opening kill. And once again, I have no proof to back this up. Think she's going to be the opening kill. Samara Weaving's going to be one of the killers. That's my like right now guess before having seen anything about the movie. I know nothing about it. Haven't seen any footage. Just seen some pictures here and there. That's all. That's just my guess right now. If I had to guess, I know nothing about the movie, but hey, maybe. That'd be awesome. I think that would be pretty cool, actually, for Samara to give her whole villain speech and be fucking crazy. And the way she plays crazy is so well done. If you guys have seen the Babysitter movies, if it's anything like that, I will be there for that. I'll be there for that all day, all night. Omar is throwing $2 in there as well. Thank you so much, Omar. I really appreciate it. Hear me out. Ghostface with nunchucks. Let's go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but Ghostface. That works. Hell yeah. We're in New York, baby. Come on. Listen, if Ghostface isn't going to bite into a rat, I at least want him to be friends with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, okay? Not asking for much. Just have Ghostface go in the sewer, okay? I just like sewers. That's what I want written on my tombstone when I die. I just like sewers. Like the Turtles kid, the zombie turtle kid. I'm sure he's gonna have that. He's gonna have that up on there. I loved turtles in this life. Yes, I love turtles too. Ghostface with nunchucks. Let's make it happen. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle team up. Let's see. Hey, I'm not ignoring everyone. We have a lot of people in the chat tonight, so I'm trying to get to everybody. I promise. But Emil, I'm not ignoring anyone. Just trying to get to everybody while I can. Trying to get there. Trying to make it happen. Lighting Ghost is here too, saying, I can't believe it. She was a high school student and Dewey used to be a sheriff. Makes no sense. Like Amber killing. Well, Amber had the drop on him twice. So if you watch that scene back, Amber had the drop on him twice when he's bringing Jack Quaid to the elevator. She sneaks up on him. They kind of struggle for a little bit. And then once again gets the drop on him when the text comes. So for me, it's perfectly set up. I think if it wasn't set up that way, like different story, but I think it totally works. I don't know. And they did that on purpose. You know what I mean? It wasn't just Amber going after Dewey and kicking his ass. You know, it was yeah, I don't know. I think it works for me personally. It would be cool to see 2 females as the Ghostface killers, something different, and that no other Scream movie has ever done before. Yeah, I'm totally down for that too. So then in that case, Samara Weaving and who? Samara Weaving and Mindy. Mindy Meeks is the killer in the new film. Samara and Mindy working together, killing people, talking about horror movies. I don't know. what would their motive be if they were both killers? Why would Mindy? I don't see Mindy's an abrasive character, but I just don't think she would be. I don't think she would kill anybody. I don't think that's in her. I don't think that's in Mindy to do that personally. Oh my God, it's a movie. I know, Night Owl. I know. Don't question it too much. A girl taking down a guy is the most believable thing about Scream. Yeah, that's my other thing, Night Owl. There's a lot of things about Scream that, if you think about it objectively, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, how can you have a Scream film in the day and age where you can pretty much track down anybody who has a phone? You know what I mean? That in the first place is just come on. No, I agree, Night Owl. I think it's just if we're going to start nitpicking that much, then you're going to find out that every movie that has ever existed sucks. And that sucks. Why think about movies that way? So, I don't know, man. I try not to get into it that much. America First 87 is saying, if one of the surviving 4 ends up being the killer, what do you think their motive would be? Great question. That would be wild if they made something like that work. Listen, I'm open-minded to it. I'm open-minded to having one of the core 4 become one of the killers, because that would be fucking wild to say the whole time in Scream 5 they're just chilling in the background waiting for their opportunity. In Scream 6, that's cold, baby. That's some cold-hearted, nasty shit. If we did that for one of the killers here, I'm down. I'm fucking down. That would be wild. I would need a good motive though. I would need a reason for why they kind of sat out in the last film, or maybe they didn't get caught. They were the 3rd killer in 5, for instance. That could be the case. And they were just helping behind the scenes and just got away with it. So I would need that explained, and then I would need a brand new motive as to why they were killing in the first place. So I would need both of those sides to the coin. But if they do something like that, I'm fucking in for it. I'm down for those wild, weird ass, what? Left turn kind of things like that. Think about how much we would talk about that. Oh my God, there would be so much to discuss. Jeremy S is saying, Jake, how are you doing? I'm super excited for Red Right Hand. Just a question for you. How many days was your shoot? Oh my God. Well, Jeremy, we filmed for about 3 months for the movie and ended up kind of I'll be honest, it was 3 months. We probably could have done it in 2. we probably gonna film the movie in 2. I've learned a lot making this movie, especially how to organize shoots, and there's a lot of things I didn't know like 6 months ago that I do now, and I think it's really interesting. I've done, like, this whole project has been a massive lesson in the things you do, the things that you can do right, and your strengths and weaknesses, I guess, is where I'm going. But it was about 3 months. It was a 90-minute movie. We kind of cut it down to about, like, it's probably gonna be like hour 20, hour 15 is what I'm thinking. There was a few scenes that just didn't work, and we ended up just kind of cutting them out. I'll probably release them as deleted scenes at some point. Yeah, I mean, that's just, every movie kind of has that, some kind of deleted scene or whatnot. But yeah, so it was like 3 months, and we've been kind of working on it on and off here for the past couple of months, editing wise, and now we're in crunch time now. So like the movie's like 90% done at this point, pretty much. We kind of just gotta like mix and master everything. We're currently coloring it, and then we just gotta add music, and like that's pretty much it. Sound effects are all there, music's all picked out, so we don't have too much to do. It's like nearly done. It'll probably be done at the beginning of next week, and then it'll be out on the 16th for channel members and Patreon supporters. Some of you have heard me say that already. But yes, I'm just really excited for you guys to see it. I think it's a lot of fun, and it is so balls to the wall insane. I said this on Twitter the other day, but I know not everyone follows me there. There's a scene in the movie where my editor had to go to the bathroom because he was dry heaving because something made him so sick. Was like, nope, that's gross. I can't wait for you to see it. about 45 minutes into the movie, some crazy shit goes fucking wild, and that's all I'll tell you. I love you, Jamie. I love you, Jame or Jamie Sanchez. Backing up the Ghostface with nunchucks theory. Hell yeah. I love that we're still on this. This is awesome. What if Ghostface chased someone through the subway and started throwing shurikens and dropped a smoke bomb? Man, now we're going full on Turtles here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I would love that shit. That would be wild. I'm down for Ghostface to have some weird weapons and all that, and almost kind of have like a bat, a utility belt of like a bunch of batarangs and bullshit. I'm kind of down to see Ghostface upgrade a little bit. We've always seen like a younger character, an inexperienced character in general play Ghostface. I'm down to have someone who's just knows what the fuck they're doing, like a natural born killer, become the killer and actually have the spotlight the whole movie. Unlike Mickey, who is like could be the coolest Ghostface ever. I would love that in a movie, a whole movie that focused on that. That would be fucking insane. I would be so down for that. Character who's studied maybe all the Ghostface killers, who's like just gone through all the Ghostface killers and has been like, this is why it didn't work out in the end. They did this and they should have done that. Someone who studied them and been like, oh, this is what I will do as a Ghostface killer. I want to see someone who's kind of super evil and calculated, cold. Give me that. We always have an emotional Ghostface. Give me a cold reptilian killer who just is like, I am cold-blooded. I'm a cold-blooded killer. No, we're not getting any. You're not getting any third act speeches from this guy. This guy's coming after you. He's gonna kill you, or you're gonna kill him. Essentially, give me something like that for once. I think that might be wild to see. Get a late reveal too, so that you have like a long ass battle during the final act too. That might be different and fun. I would miss me a good reveal though. I'll tell you what. I do like me a good reveal, and I do like me a good third act speech. I'll tell you what. But I would like to see a colder Ghostface. One who's a little more crazy like that. Mickey was the hottest Ghostface in the franchise. I can't argue with that. God damn. Timothy Oliphant. My God. What a man. Someone can get access to their files and learn everything, aka Dermot Mulroney, because he's a... You don't have to yell, Ghostface. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, Dermot Mulroney... I could totally see Dermot Mulroney being a killer. Like a cop who's also a killer would be really fascinating to me, I think. Where they would take that, I don't know, but I think that could be fun. I watched Scream 5. I rewatched Scream 5 yesterday in the hospital. Ghostface tells Sam on the phone, maybe you're too weak for this franchise. I'm wondering if her performance was weak on purpose just to shock us later. Well, she was purposefully playing, like her character is mentally ill and takes I'm saying medicine, but that's not the right word. She's taking a bunch of pills to like counteract that. So like she's acting like someone who would be on pills like that. They're not typically all full of energy. That's what those pills do. So They kind of suppress that. They alter your mood and stuff, I guess. Listen, I don't fucking know. Don't come to me with medical questions. I know nothing about that shit, but I think her performance is fine. I don't know. People that really have a big problem with it. I don't get it. I think Melissa Barrera is amazing in that movie. She's a great character. I'm excited to see what she does in 6 too. Jared Barkley is throwing $2 in there. Jared, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Saying, I agree, someone trying to be the perfect killer. I want to be the best. I want to be the very best. Like no Ghostface ever was. Okay, now it's getting cringe. Okay, now it's getting cringe. Let's chill. But yes, I totally agree with that. Perfect killer. Let's see a Ghostface who's like, holy shit, crazy. And that leads into a second movie with the same killer. Because if you're going to have a crazy killer like this, you're going to focus on a big character like that. You got to give me 2 movies to digest who this is and all that. I'm down for that. Joe is saying, I can't wait to see the new Scream movie. Me too. I'm excited. I can't wait. It is going to be so much fun. So much fun. Katie from Poppin' the Popcorn is here. What is up? What is up? Happy Monday. Best day of the week, baby. Hope you not have a case of the Mondays. Little Office Space reference for you. There you go. I love me some horror, but I also love me some 90s comedies. Let me tell you. Man, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for some 90s comedies, let me tell you. Jake, I have a theory that Chad was the killer, and the third killer in 5, but he backed out of killing Mindy, and that's why Amber stabbed him, and Richie replaced him as the second in command. What do you think? Ooh. I almost feel like Amber and Richie are making Chad work for them, because I feel like they're kind of they're kind of a thing because they were dating and all that, which is pretty inherently gross. But yes. Yes, I do think I do think that could be the angle they would take it if they want to make something really fucking crazy. Chad's the third killer the whole time. He was the one supplying them with all this technology. Don't forget, from Scream 5, he was kind of the one who was big on all the tech stuff. So, I don't know, man. I think there's something there. Ghostface, you got something going, Ghostface. You got something going. I need a good clip for you. This is just a fuck yeah clip for you, brother. America, fuck yeah. There you go. America, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah to that. Let's go. I'd love to see something crazy like that in the new movie. We got Matt here. Good old Matt Schuff here, co-writer and co-director of Red Right Hand, hanging out in the chat, saying, maybe talking a little bit about something he shouldn't be talking about. Man, if you want to see a really cool Ghostface, you might want to check out Red Right Hand. I'm just saying. There's more to it than meets the eye, my friends. Oh boy. I just can't. I can't wait. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Oh, it's going to be fun. Just a couple of weeks here, and then it's out. I mean, 2 weeks from tomorrow, baby. Hey, Matt, 2 weeks from tomorrow. Isn't that terrifying? 2 weeks from tomorrow. Oh, my God. Wild. Oracle684 is saying, I'm here on my 30-minute break. Thought I'd drop in on my live stream. Here, hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing fantastic. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are phenomenal today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. We are going to get through this week. It sucks. I know. It's Monday. You know, it's like, fuck. Monday sucks. It's 8 o'clock, though. So most of y'all are probably coming home from work or chilling at this point, hopefully. I hope. And then we got 4 days left of the week. And then we're almost there. We're almost there. 4 more days, then we're chilling for the weekend again. I love it. And then next week, some of y'all get to see Red Right Hand. And some of y'all get to see The Mean One, too, that week as well. So a lot of good things in the future. A lot of good things to be looking forward to, everybody. Keep it up. Keep up the positivity. What's your next horror live stream going to be about? I don't know, Eric. I've been winging it recently, but I promise your boy is going to start. This is all going to be a lot more organized real soon here when I'm not working every single day on this movie. But soon I have a organized schedule. You are going to see streams in a certain order every single week. Exactly the same videos coming out at a certain time. I've been making a schedule in my free time. I've been doing a lot in my little free time that I have. So I've been getting the whole channel organized. Been figuring out what I want to do with this page and stuff. And I got a lot of cool ways for the channel to evolve here in 2023 that I think you guys are going to really like. So I'll probably have I'll definitely have another stream this week. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I have a stupid amount of things to do tomorrow. Matt can attest to that. I gotta call somebody too. I just remembered that. I got a lot going on tomorrow, but I'll probably have a stream Wednesday, maybe is what I'm thinking. Maybe Wednesday night, but we'll see. We will see. And Jeremy S., I'm going to answer your question too in a minute here because that's something else I want to talk about. But Matt is also saying, actually, I'm not worried at all. Besides sound, I think everything else will be a breeze after what I got today. Nice. Yeah, Matt got a lot done today. Matt fucking killed it. I don't want to say what, but you got a lot done today. Some really cool stuff. Some really cool stuff that you guys are going to like. Ooh. I love it. Jeremy S. is saying, I know it's not horror, but are you going to see Avatar 2? Yes. So I am going to see Avatar 2, and on my second channel, I'm going to start covering, like, all the other big movies, I think, because that's something I've been wanting to do for a while. But I wanted to keep this page horror. Like, I think this page is always going to be horror-centric, but Movie Smoothie, which is my second page, which currently has, like, 600-something subscribers. Thank you guys to everyone who checked out that page. I'm going to start covering in 2023 specifically more movies besides horror, because there's a lot of things I'm excited for that I've just been missing because I've been working on this crazy ass movie. But in the future, I want to start covering like essentially everything I'm excited for. There's a lot more movies that I'm pretty pumped for that I don't get to talk about on this page, and I will be talking about it on my second page. Probably not as frequently as I post on here, but you guys will see some more content going on that page. Not just the Rick and Morty videos, I promise. There'll be more on that page next year. Probably. That's probably when I'm going to start really getting going with it. But yeah, you guys will see stuff on there. It'll be fun. Be a lot of fun. Scott Walker is here saying a remake of American Werewolf in London with a female version will work, or do you think it'll be a bad idea? Who could play the part of the character of David? Which actress could do it? Interesting. Okay, so gender bending American Werewolf in London. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, like that. I don't think that movie was super like male centric or anything, so I feel like that could totally work. I just don't think that movie needs to be remade. It's like it's a perfect werewolf movie, which those are few and far between in my opinion. I like Dog Soldiers, but it's not a perfect movie. It's fun. I don't know. I think I got overhyped on Dog Soldiers. I like it. I really like Dog Soldiers, but it's like it is not my favorite werewolf movie. I like it. I think it is a solid movie, but not the best. American Werewolf in London is just like super masterful, amazing practical effects and storytelling, lots of great characters in that one. I don't know. I personally just don't think it needs a remake. It's just really well made to begin with. I fucking love it. I don't know. That movie it's so well done. It's the only perfect werewolf movie in my opinion too. I stand by that. There's a lot of really good ones out there. I love The Howling, Ginger Snaps, fucking Silver Bullet even. But I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of them that I think could be remade and could be better. But that one is the only one I wouldn't touch personally. I still have to watch the current Rick and Morty season. It is so good, Omni. I'm going to start doing streams on my second channel next year too. That's going to be a big announcement here in a bit. I'm gonna start doing streams on there, and I'm really excited to talk about things like outside of my comfort zone, because like I feel like I can talk about horror for a bit, and I'm pretty confident in that. But talking about other stuff, I'm not as confident in. So I think it's gonna be a real good test to do all that stuff. It's gonna be fun to be streaming on there once a week. So you're gonna see streams on the second page and way more videos too. Holy shit, I have some crazy plans. Let me tell you. Which Stranger Things character would you personally want to see behind the Ghostface mask? Oh, man. That's a great fucking question. Joe Keery. Like, easy Joe Keery. I would love to see him be a Ghostface killer. He plays the bad guy pretty well, I think. If you guys have seen Spree, phenomenal movie. Totally, I could see the Spree character, his character in that movie, totally being a Ghostface killer. I could totally see that being a thing in a new movie. He would be great. Why he's not in any of these movies is kind of a shock to me. The more I think about it, he would be perfect. Sadie Sink is another great choice for like a Scream character. I think she'd be awesome in those movies. Who else would I? Maybe not specifically from Stranger Things, but there's a lot of awesome younger actors and actresses that could totally be in these movies, I think. So I don't know. I'm like, dude, I'm down for infinite Scream movies. They are always fun. I don't know, man. They always go very hard. They always go very, very hard. Eric is saying, are you going to do a video about Salem's Lot soon? Because I really want to discuss theories about what's going on with production. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that. So all the big 2023 releases, I want to do a big like everything you know on this video. Even though my Cocaine Bear video flopped hard, but hey, that's okay. You know, that's not every video is gonna do well. But I love making the Scream updates. Don't get me wrong. Like they give me life. I'm so excited for Scream 6. But I don't want this page to just be Scream stuff. Like I love talking about all the horror stuff. So that's another big thing I'm gonna start implementing in 2023 as well. You're gonna see a lot more variety in content and more content just in general. I have a crazy new schedule that I'm super proud of and excited to start hopping on. But so I do want to talk about Salem's Lot. There's a lot of other movies I want to make videos on. I don't even care if they don't get views. I want to start talking about all of the big horror movies in the space. I think that's totally possible. I think that could be done, and I want to do it. I want to push some boundaries that I've set recently. Like there are times where I'm like, oh man, I'm too tired. You know, I can't make a video on that. And I'm like, I want to start organizing things a little better so I can talk about all these things. Because I would also love to talk about this new Melissa Barrera movie, Bed Rest, which I believe comes out in like 2 days on Tubi. So, you know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things out there I would love to be talking about. And I think it's possible. And once again, I think you guys will see that crazy change come in January. I've been working hard on this little puppy. I've been cooking up and polishing it all up and all that. And yeah, I don't know why I got this southern drawl in my voice right now, but I am confident. I'm feeling it. I'm excited. I'm super pumped. Good stuff. 80 people in the chat, but only 19 likes. What is this? What's the deal with all that? Go ahead and give it a like, everybody. Yeah, sure. I don't know, or dislike it if you're really annoyed by me. I don't care. But go ahead, like the stream, leave a comment, talk about how goofy this guy is with his 3 beanies. Maybe he'll put on a 4th beanie. I don't know. You know, you never know what's going to happen. How crazy. Beanie guy. Beanie guy is here. Melissa Barrera will bite the dust in Scream 6. Oh, hot take. Hot take alert. I need a little bit or something. I need like a live stream clip that says hot take, and it's just like really over dramatic and ridiculous. This is the best I have, unfortunately.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
And that's not even that good. That's fine. You know, that's a fine response, but I wish I could be like, whoa, oh my God. I don't have anything like that. It's a shame. It really is. I'm going to work on it, Jamie Sanchez. But in regards to this, my God, Melissa Barrera biting the dust. I get it. You know, I get killing the main character might be kind of fucking wild. Like I totally see that angle. I'm still thinking about 7. Like I'm keeping 7 in mind right now. And I'm like, man, if they do one of those things where they just kind of kill the main character and then they're like done with her, they set up all these things in 5 that didn't really go anywhere in 6, and now we don't have her in 7. I just feel like that's a missed opportunity. She is like kind of the main character right now. They set up a lot of things with her character that they would have to resolve everything with in 6 now, unless that was all for nothing, which would be kind of weird. So I don't know. If they do resolve everything, they kill her, that could make Tara's story really cool for 7 and vice versa, depending on who they kill. But I feel like there's enough, I don't know, there's enough going on with her character to keep her alive and to do some more shit with. But I don't know, man. We'll just have to see. Well, I'm keeping my windows open to this whole thing. I want it to be new and different. I don't want to start saying no to shit, because I think at the end of the day, the big thing I want from this film is just something new and original. I think that's what I realized about this. Is like, I just kind of want something that doesn't feel like same old, same old. If you give me something new and different, I am down to check that shit out and see how it goes. But we'll just have to see. I hope it works. I hope Tara, and I hope Tara smacks Ghostface with a jar of mayonnaise in the grocery store. Ugh. Of all the substances you could be covered in, of all the condiments, mayonnaise is the one I would like to least be covered in, honestly. I'm gonna be real, White Lotus Aaron. I don't want to be covered in mayonnaise. I got covered in a lot of gross liquids for Red Right Hand, and I'll never be in another one of my movies, I'll tell you what. Never again. Director's cameo, and that is it. Blake Franklin 88 is saying would like more references to past Ghostface killers from 2 to 5 instead of the consistent Billy and Stu references. Amen. Saying plus would like for Sam to mention her grandmother, Mrs. Loomis. I don't know how proud of Mrs. Loomis she is. Like, don't forget, she's a killer too. Like, she killed people and is like an awful human being. So I don't know. I feel like it's kind of the same situation with Billy, you know? It's like, damn, Billy Loomis is this serial killer is my father. Like, think about that's something I feel like people don't think about when it comes to the Scream films. It's like all these descendants of like killers and shit. That's not like that. Yeah, would take a toll on you personally. You're like, oh my God, my father was a serial killer. Like, what does that make me? Like, how does that shape someone? That could be really negative and force some awful thoughts, you know, into people. And I think that's a really interesting angle of this franchise that it really had me thinking when I watched Scream 5 for the first time. And I'm like, why haven't we really explored that? We're like the past couple of movies, we're exploring the Stab franchise a bit. And I think that is cool. And they've done a lot of cool stuff with that. Especially like 2, 4, and 3 too, and 5. Okay, so all the sequels actually kind of fuck around with the Stab franchise. And I think that's cool. But man, there's so many little fucking cool elements to this franchise I feel like they could play off of, and that's one of them right there. But yes to the man, a lot of Billy and Stu references in all the movies. Let's talk about some of the other killers. I think this movie will do that. I really think that's what we're being teased here, and that's so exciting. Sam gets a lot of hate. It's a shame. It's a shame. Melissa Barrera is an amazing actress. Assuming that Sam knew her grandmother and actually met her. Yeah, I wonder what the story is. Like the full story of how things all kind of came together with that and how she didn't know Billy Loomis was her dad and all that for the longest time. I am curious to if we dive in deeper to that or not, if that's going to be relevant to this movie or not. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I wonder. I wish I had a long beard that I could just pull all the way down like this. I also wish I sat at the top of a hill and gave wisdom to travelers. And I just like pieced out in my dungeon all day. That'd be great. I'm totally spewing nonsense, by the way. I don't know. I'm just having a great time. You know, I'm just saying a bunch of whack shit. Living it up. Not giving a fuck. Accidentally quoting Limp Bizkit. Anyways, Ureli Curie is saying, would rather for Tara to bite the dust instead of Sam. You know, I'm kind of in that boat too, because it would just be a fucking wild twist to kill your biggest star in a movie like that. That would be fucking insane. Like that would be one of the ballsiest moves they could do, is to kill Jenna Ortega in this movie and just like still be super confident. Like, it's like, yeah, we can do that. We can do that, and these movies are still going to be awesome. And they could. I think they could. I think they totally could. She's a great character, and I want to see more of Tara for sure. I don't want her to die at all, but that would just be a really ballsy and insane fucking play in this movie. I don't think it'll I really don't think it'll happen, as much as I feel like that would work for Sam's character. I don't think they'll kill her. This is still a studio movie after all. They're in some confines, I think. So I think they're going to play it relatively safe while still having some crazier shit happen throughout the runtime with the formula and all that. The deaths, I think, are going to be a little safer in this one, though, which does make me a little sad. If David Gordon Green had his trilogy, all Scream 5 cast would get murdered in this film, and we'd have a new final girl in Scream 7. Oh my God, Deanna, I hate that you're right. I hate that you're right. Oh my God. So at least we don't have to worry about that crap. I mean, hey, I can't, no arguments here, Deanna. That's a great point. At least we're not starting over by the time we get to the last movie in the trilogy. Oh man, I can't argue with that. I love it. Diet Coke Speaks is saying, I think the trailer comes out soon, so I'm excited. Me too, Diet Coke. Yeah. Not sponsored. Not sponsored at all. And oh my God, Sarah Campbell coming in again, gifting 1 Killjoy Jake membership. Thank you so much, Sarah Campbell. Holy crap. Sarah is on fire. Sarah is just like absolutely on fire. Insane. I love it. Whoever got the membership, thank you, Sarah, so much for that. Oh my God. I appreciate that so much. I'm gonna have to have you on the stream, Sarah. We got to do something. We got to make something happen. We got to make something happen. I missed you by like 2 minutes on Craven's stream, and I'm still kicking myself. I'm like, ugh, dang it. We're gonna make it happen. It's gonna be good. Anakin's got to go. Welcome. Well, Anakin, thank you so much for being here. I do really appreciate it. I love your content. I love you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Anakin. Peace. I hope you have a nice night. Hope you have a nice Monday night. Hope you have a fun time. How about an urban legend streaming series? How about a new urban legend movie? I'd be down for that. Hey, little shout outs to Barry, by the way, from Wolfman's Got Nards, who is working on a fan film for this. I am super excited for that. Fucking love me some urban legend. So if you guys watch Wolfman's Got Nards, massive shout out to him. I love his content. I believe if I saw that correctly, I believe he's working on a fan film. So there's something to look forward to. Just saying. Just saying, everybody. I love his content a lot. He's someone I've been watching a lot recently. Like when I have some time, I'm like, ooh, he's got some good videos. He's got some cool stuff out there. I love it. Corey Cunningham will be the killer in Scream 6. I would love, if Rowan Campbell got casted, I'd be okay with that. I really like him as an actor. Corey is a dumb character. He's a great actor. I like what he did with the character, but we're just gonna start pulling characters from other movies. We're gonna put them in art movies. I don't know what to tell you, man. You gotta at least try to make them different. I don't know, man. Kind of wild. 'Tis the season, Deanna. Sarah is the queen. Bow down to the queen. Thank you so much, Sarah. Sarah's fucking awesome. Oh. Sarah's kick-ass. Love it. Are you familiar with the Mandela Catalog? If not, highly recommend you should check it out. Ooh, Mandela Catalog. I have no idea what this is. It sounds awesome, though. I'm all down. I'm down for it. Did you see the new Urban Legend fan film? Yeah, yes, Omni. I'm so fucking excited for it. I'm excited. It's not out yet, is it? I remember seeing like a poster for it or something, but I don't think it's out. I'm going to straight up presume that the museum is probably where Kirby finds out that it was Jill for the first time, which might drive her... Oh my god, that's really interesting. Kirby never found out it was Jill. I mean, she probably knows at this point, at this point, she probably knows. I wonder if we ever see the aftermath of Scream 4, because if you remember from Scream 4, we were kind of left on a cliffhanger, and that really never got resolved. I mean, one of the last things we see in Scream 4 is the reporter saying, Jill Roberts, the hero today, who stopped the ghostface killer and all that. Like, there's a lot of misinformation right there at the end. How did that all get cleared up? It's like, what's up with all that? I mean, I'm sure they know. I'm sure they figured out she was a killer in like 10 years. I'm not trying to say anything like that, but what all happened? How did the story change? Like, when did they figure out what really happened? I wonder if we see that or not in 6. I think that would be really cool if we did a little flashback to like Kirby. Like, first of all, number one, Kirby's still being alive, getting picked up by like the ambulance and all that, and she's like, "Oh my God, help me!" She gets saved or something, and then like maybe she's the one who is the one that like she finds out in the hospital or something. We could see Kirby's whole perspective from the end of Scream 4 right at the beginning, which I think would be fucking awesome. Personally, I'm all about that. I really like that angle though. Really dig that. Did you ever watch They/Them? I know you had a couple videos on it and about the sensitivity of it. Watched it yesterday. Good flick. I'm glad you liked it, Deanna. There was some parts of it I really liked that they did really well. A lot of the character building, I think, was actually pretty well done. Kind of an underrated aspect to the movie. I'll give it that. But I wasn't too hot on the rest of it. There is like for a slasher movie, you can't wait 40-some minutes in between kills. You can't wait. You can't give me a 45-minute little character break and then just forget that it's a slasher movie. I don't know, man. For me, it had a lot of problems, but I did really enjoy a lot of the like I said, the character building I think was really well done. But man, I don't know. I don't know about some of the pacing of that movie was very off in my opinion, but I don't think it was like the worst thing I've ever seen either. So I'm really glad you liked it, Deanna. I really am. That's awesome. That's all. I'm glad you dig it. Well, Kirby's house is supposed to be in 6, right? So maybe we see something. So there's speculation that Kirby's house is in 6. So I think, yes, that is absolutely a possibility. I'm just so down for a flashback scene. I'm down to rewrite history a little bit. I think that's fun. And you're not even really fucking with Scream 4. If you do that, if you show Kirby's perspective of everything, you're not really fucking with Scream 4. There's not much you're really ruining or changing or anything like that. I think it would be really cool for them to kind of just go back there and be like, oh, this happened too while all of this other stuff was going on. That would be a lot of fun. I would love to see that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they do something like that. I would be all about a good old-fashioned flashback. And, like, that's why Kirby's back. You know, it would totally make sense. It's like, oh, she's back. She's on the case. She knows something about the Scream 4 murders that is going to influence this case because all these killers are somehow connected to all of the other killers from the past. It's all right there. I just don't know how they're going to do it. That's what I'm the most excited to see, I think. I'm really excited because, like, Kirby is not in this movie by accident. Like, maybe it's because Nev wasn't in the movie. Maybe that's the case. But I also feel like there's a movie in another parallel universe where Nev and Kirby are in this movie, and they both serve a purpose. I think Kirby is kind of absorbing that role a little bit, would be my guess, but I don't think they just brought her on the project because Nev wasn't in the movie. I feel like they could totally have some kind of connection to Scream 4 that would serve the story here. For instance, we know the killers are going to have something to do with all the old costumes. They're not doing that by accident. That's not an aesthetic thing. That's got to be something more to it. This is Scream. You know what I mean? This is Scream, baby. It's always got to be some bigger picture with the ghostface killer. It all has to revolve around the motive or the commentary. I'm down for it. I think it would be cool if they did something like that. But who knows? New theory, Kirby got saved by her accomplice, Josh Segarra. Oh, a Kirby being the killer. That would be fucking insane. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if Kirby could be a killer, especially if she's an FBI agent in this movie. Like, I don't know, man. I would love to see it work, though. I would love to see something crazy like that work. If you could choose any place in the whole blue world, where would you want to see Ghostface killing people the most? Somewhere with snow. Ghostface in the snow, baby. I want to see that. I want to see Ghostface killing someone in the snow. I'm a simple guy. You know, I just want to see Ghostface killing someone, a bunch of cherry sauce hitting the snow. Not asking for much. I think that would be great. We got Jason in the snow, thanks to the wonderful people at Womp Stomp Films. That's awesome. And that kicks major ass. If you guys haven't seen that, I highly recommend. But when does Ghostface get to go in the snow? Or Freddy in the snow? Freddy in the snow would be fucking wild. A dream and like, that's... Okay, maybe that's been done. Has that been done? I feel like that's been done. Now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm like, why do I feel like I've seen that before? Maybe if it hasn't, though, that needs to happen. That needs to happen. Jake, what movies are the worst? The Rise of Skywalker, and I don't mean just with the Star Wars movies. So like one of my least favorite movies that I was really anticipating was what the fuck is the name of that? The King's Man. Not a fan. Like, really, I was just not a fan of that movie. If me and my buddies weren't all there, I probably would have walked out. I was so disappointed by that movie, and I fucking love the Kingsman movies. But that third Kingsman movie is like it's just atrocious. It is. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened with that movie, but the first two are pretty good. Like, two's definitely a decrease. Like, it's definitely a downgrade from one, but I still really like it. Man, the King's Man, though, just does not do it for me. Does not tickle the old pickle, as they say. Night Owl 30 is saying, we also know that it was Hayden who asked to be in the movie, not Radio Silence. She said in an interview she called and asked. So it was definitely not because Nev isn't in it. Radio Silence just got lucky. Yeah, and my other thing about this is, like, if you're a big Scream fanboy, right, and Kirby Reed calls you up and says, hey, I want to be in the movie, you're not just gonna, be like, okay, cool, Kirby's in the movie, great. You're not gonna do that. You know, if these guys are really Scream fanboys, they're gonna write some crazy shit for her to do in this movie, like be an FBI agent and have a flashback to her still being alive from Scream 4. And listen, my one thing about that interview with Hayden Panettiere, I don't think she's telling the entire truth. I mean, listen, man, maybe she is. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I'm a crazy... I should get my tinfoil hat on. I got my 3 beanies, so that's close enough. I still look crazy, so that works with what I'm about to say. I feel like maybe this was planned from the get-go to bring Kirby back to life, and this was something they always wanted to do, and Hayden Panettiere just happened to be open, and maybe she did want to be in Scream 6 too. Maybe she did. But I do think the new movie may have inspired that a little bit. and I feel like they had a plan to bring her back. They had some kind of plan. They had some kind of outline. Maybe it's not the same as how it ended up being in Scream 6, but they were definitely planning on bringing her back. I don't know, man. You can't tell me they didn't put that little thing in Scream 5 for nothing. Like, where's that picture? Like, you can't tell me they didn't put this in there for nothing. Interview with Woodsboro survivor Kirby Reed. At the very top of the list from Bloody Disgusting. Come on, there's no way they put that in there by accident. Like, she's in this movie for a reason, and it's not just for, hey, look at me, I'm Kirby. Oh my God, I have long hair now instead of the short hair I had in Scream 4. Like, that's not the only reason she's in this movie. I know it in my heart they wouldn't do that. And Sarah Campbell is just gifting memberships left and right. I look over at my phone for 1 second. You're incredible. Oh my God. Fried Chucky was just gifted a membership by Sarah Campbell. Sarah Campbell is just fucking incredible. Oh my God. Sarah, you're on fire. Thank you so much, Sarah. I just really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate the support, everybody. I don't like to talk about it too much because I think it's just like, oh my God, if you're talking about all that crap, it's like, I came here for horror, but I do really appreciate the support. Last month was really rough for me because I couldn't get around to doing as many streams and videos and stuff. And man, Sarah, you're saving me big time here. So thank you. Thank you so much. I know things are weird right now with the channel and it's all very sporadic and all that, but in 2023, we're going to come back harder than ever and it's going to be insane. So I'm so excited for you guys to see what we're working on, and I'm just really, really thankful for your guys' patience and support in this weird time. But thank you so much. Wow, I don't even know what to say. That's insane, Sarah. Thank you. But yeah, the Scream 6 coverage, like the moment that trailer comes out, is gonna be nuts from here on out. So I'm really excited for that. I can't fucking wait. Oh my God. So thank you. Damn. They wanted her in 5. They said they had a huge plan, but the story of 5 didn't fit her, so they saved her for 6. Well, there you go. See, they had something planned. You can't tell me they didn't have something planned. Like, there's just no way you set all that up for no reason. It's like, oh, we're just gonna put this Easter egg in here and not do anything with it. No way. Come on, you're going somewhere with that. Kirby's serving some purpose in this. Adding to my theory, as an FBI agent, Kirby would be there at all the crime scenes, so she'd be able to plant anything to mark other people to the murder, set them up as suspects and as accessories. That's a pretty good point. I mean, you got a good point there. That's the reason I feel like Dermot Mulroney will be the killer, though. Like, opposed to Kirby, that's because I feel like Kirby will be working with Dermot Mulroney's character, and she's going to be like, okay, this is the one person I can trust, someone part of the force, and that's the person who it's like, oh, there you go. It's this person all along, the person who I thought I could trust the most the whole time. Oh my God. Kirby Reed. This is what Kirby sounds like, exactly like this, with my stupid voice right now. Sarah Campbell saying, I'm really on my bullshit today. Christmas bonus time. So I'm just sharing the love for the people who have kept me entertained all year. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you again. Seriously. That is just so unbelievably cool. Oh, so cool. Thank you so much. I just really, really appreciate that. And like I said, it's been a tough couple of months and all that, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. Whew. Oh man, y'all are gonna make me all emotional and shit. But I do really appreciate it. My God. Oh, goddamn. White Lotus Aaron is saying, I hope it's not a revenge story. I'm tired of the whole Billy's mom's, cousin's, grandfather's, brother's, next door neighbor's goldfish being the... Okay. But Aaron, you can't tell me if a goldfish is the killer in this next movie. You're not going to fucking lose your mind cracking up at that shit. Come on. You can't tell me that wouldn't be wild. It was me, the goldfish. Like the robe comes down and it's like in the bowl still. Somehow it's walking around. Come on. That would be, no, I totally agree with you, Aaron. I'm just joking around. But yeah, no, I agree. I really we need something else. No more revenge against Sydney plot lines. Like they made it a little different in all those movies, but they all kind of boil down to the same thing. Give me something new. this time around. And oh my God, Chrissy Blackwell is throwing $10 in there too. Thank you so much, Chrissy. I really appreciate that. Saying, just hopped on and saw your live. Hell yeah. Can't wait to get my Red Right Hand t-shirt. Thank you so much, Chrissy. I really hope you dig it. It's a really fucking sick design too, if you guys haven't checked that out. Thank you so much, Chrissy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I really thank you for the support, and I really hope you like Red Right Hand here. We've been working on this puppy for a good 2 years, and I'm really happy with it. I just can't wait for you guys to see it. Oh, it's gonna be wild. Chrissy, thank you so much. Thank you. Can you say hi to me, and how's the Insidious? Do you have any new leaks? Hello, Salmonfish21. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hello, hi. Is there anything new for Insidious 5? Not really much. Not really too many crazy new updates. I should look into that though. I'm kind of curious if there is anything. Haven't had too much time to do some research. Like I said, working on stuff, but I will absolutely at some point in the future, I will absolutely 100% do a big update on that. I'm gonna do big everything we know so far videos on like every movie coming out next year at the top of the year, because I want to like kind of do like a refresh on that. I know I've kind of already made those videos for a few movies. I've covered every update there is for like the Scream movies pretty much. But there's a few things I want to make like a big video on, just kind of recapping everything and be like, hey, this is everything we know moving into the movies for 2023. So I'll probably do that at the beginning of 2023, and maybe I'll start doing that in the last week of December here, because the last 2 weeks of December on this page are going to be fucking nuts. We're starting the schedule, we're getting into it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, yes. And Fried Chucky is here saying, thank you, Sarah. Appreciate the membership. Happy early Christmas. Yes, thank you, Sarah. Again, I can't stop saying it either. So thank you. Thank you. Killing it. Killing it. Did that scene in Halloween Ends where the nurse turns the porch light on and sees Dr. Mathis being murdered remind you of the OG Scream where Casey turns on the light and sees Steve getting killed? Absolutely. Yeah, no, it definitely has a similar vibe to it for sure. And then Michael kills the nurse in like the same way he kills Bob in the original, which is like, I don't know, the whole thing is just a big homage. Like people are like, oh, this scene is awesome. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. But it's just, I don't know, it's just nothing new. And the whole movie is like that. I'm down for paying homage to things. All about that. But when the whole movie is just something else, you know, it's like, I don't know. I totally agree though. Yeah, it felt very, I was like, this is Scream. This is the opening to Scream. And then this is one of the coolest kills from Halloween, the original too. So I'm like, okay, cool. Ty is Pray for the Devil worth the watch. I mean, if you like every possession movie that's ever come out, Pray for the Devil is just another one of those basically, which is kind of a shame. They advertised it as being something different. It's not really, honestly. I liked it, but it's nothing special. It's nothing really different. I don't know, if you're into possession movies, maybe you'll like it, but it was pretty lukewarm for me. It really didn't really move the needle for me personally, but I don't know. Hey, try it out. If you like possession movies, try it out. But I don't know. It's a movie I feel like I've seen like 1,000,000 times. There's like 1,000 Exorcist movies that all kind of feel like that. I don't know. Didn't really move the needle for me personally. But check it out. Everyone has their own opinion on things, which I think is so wonderful about this world. So go experience things for yourself too. Don't just listen to a sweaty guy on the internet talk about it. I am very sweaty. So tell you what. Deanna is saying, I'd love to get a scene of Gail live with an audience for her talk show, and she sees Ghostface sitting in the audience. But when she turns to tell someone Ghostface is gone, I love that. We need some more like little things in the background with fucking like little ghost faces running in the background and shit. That'd be awesome. Have I seen Zombie Flesh Eaters? That's my favorite zombie movie ever. No, I don't think anything will top that for me personally. I love that movie so much. Absolutely. That movie goes very hard. Zombie Flesh Eaters. You guys have not seen that. Zombie 2. It's got a shit ton of titles too. It's awesome. Spoiler alert, the killer is Hank's neighbor's cousin's friend's dog that happened to be neighbors with someone who went to school with... Everyone when that happens in the movie. No, I'm kidding. I don't think that's gonna... I really think this one's gonna be different. I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling it in my bones. That's gonna be different, and I'm ready for it. We'll just have to see. What is the best Insidious 2, 1, 2, 3, 4? I mean, like, the first one's my favorite, but I think 3 is criminally underrated. 3 is so good. I don't know. Oh my God, what the Oh, Kirstie Alley just passed away, everybody. Oh, that's rest in peace. Am I reading that correctly? That is awful. Oh my God. Oh, that is so sad. I just gotta think about that. Maybe that was bullshit, but I just got a notification saying that. Oh, that would be really sad. Oh, Cheers actress dies at 71. Oh, rest in peace. That is truly a shame. Oh. Man, that's upsetting. Sorry about that bummer news, guys. That fucking sucks. Side note, sorry in advance, Jake, but rest in peace, Kirstie Alley. Yeah, really. Man, I just got that notification on my phone. That is that's upsetting. That fucking sucks. Rest in peace. Don't forget Happy Death Day 3 is coming out in 2023. Okay, like, is it? Because I've heard so many reports of this back and forth that's like, oh, maybe it's going to happen, and then maybe it doesn't. Happy Death Day 3, baby. Let's do this is something I need to talk about. Release date 2023, let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, there's still just like, it's just like Jason Blum kind of talking about it and all that. I don't know if there's any actual confirmation to that or not. Yeah, so I remember like Jason Blum was tweeting about that over the summer. I remember doing a big video on that. Yeah, I hope it comes out next year. I hope they're working on it. That'd be great. But yes, I love me some Happy Death Day. Those first 2 movies are so much fun. I would love a third one. I think it would be great. They still have a story to finish. I mean, they kind of left us on you want to speak about it? You want to talk about a cliffhanger that's not resolved yet? There you go. Have you ever watched The Purge? Like, All Crime is Legal. Yes, I do like those movies a lot. Sam and Fish. They don't all work for me. Like, I think the last 2 were pretty blah, pretty blah. Not meh, but blah. But I like the first 3 a lot. The third one's, second or third one's probably my favorite. I like both of those, like, probably the most. First one's not bad, fucking Ethan Hawke, always great in a lead role. But I feel like they don't utilize the whole situation. It's kind of just a home invasion thriller, which, I don't know, it's not as, it's like they used The Purge as a way to not call the cops, so like the cops couldn't be involved, but like it's way cooler of an idea than that. So the sequels definitely do the Purge idea a lot better than the original, in my opinion. But at the same time, I still like that first one. It's not bad. It's definitely better than the last 2. Like 4 and 5 are kind of shaky to me. You think a non-killer from the Scream franchise could be an alternative Ghostface killer? If so, what are your picks? Oh, that's actually really good. That's a really good question. They spend so much fucking time on Cotton Weary, and in 2, you almost think that he is going to be a killer at some point, but no. I don't think I'd want to see Cotton be a killer, though. I think it's more interesting to see him be innocent and constantly be accused, but I don't know. In 2, they kind of go overboard with that. It's not as interesting, I think, as maybe the movie wants you to think about it. But what other person could have been the Ghostface killer? That's a really tough question, because I think there's a lot of really cool avenues that they could have gone down. Angelina, I would have loved to see actually get confirmed as Roman's sidekick. Makes the movie make a little more sense that way. Yeah, and Angelina's technically not confirmed. You know what I mean? Angelina's technically not confirmed to be a killer, so I would say her. I hope she would be that. I would want her to actually be confirmed as a killer. That'd be pretty sick. Freaky Death Day. Let's do some Freaky Death Day. I would love that. I love both of those movies so much. That'd be awesome. I recorded a 20-minute video where I spoke in a weird voice and only broke character once. Me and my friend were playing a plane game in Roblox. My throat hurt after that. Oh, wow. Hell yeah, getting a little Roblox action in. Let's go. I love it. Extron is saying, Jake, not everyone will like Scream 4 and 5's motives, but I at least appreciate them for being different from being the typical revenge motives we got in Screams 1 through 3. Yeah, like Scream 4 is a breath of fresh air for so many reasons. The commentary is fantastic, very on point. Even if it is a little too over the top at points, I think it still really works for me. And Scream 5, I think, does a really good job at just having like a cool motive. It's similar to 4's, but different. It still focuses on the stab movies, which I think is cool, but we have some really strong killers in 5 that I love. I'm not all that big on Charlie. I think Jill is a great fucking killer, one of my favorite Ghostface killers, but Charlie's probably one of my least favorites. But then in 5, I love both of the killers a lot. Like, really well-casted killers who just kill the fucking performance. Oh my god. Mikey Madison is so underrated as a Ghostface killer, in my opinion, and I fucking love Richie, too, of course. Jack Quaid is just amazing in everything. That's, you know, obviously, that's just a given when it comes to Jack Quaid. I mean, my god. He's good in everything. Love him. Love him to death. Judy Hicks would have been a good killer in Scream 4. I would have been down for like a Judy Hicks and Jill team up. That would have been kind of fucking wild. Like that's how you could have had your killer thing going on. Yeah, that's how you could have had all your information from like the cops and shit. You know, we've been talking about that a bit on this stream. That's how you could have done that in Scream 4. That would have been kind of fun. And I feel like Charlie's a little too obvious. You know what I mean? He like, you know, he's a fan of the movies and all that. It's like, oh, okay, they've never done that before, technically. I'll take it. That's cool. But he's not the Randy. You know what I mean? Like, Charlie's not the Randy character of that. Kirby is. So that's my issue with it. If they would have made a Randy a killer, that would have been kind of cool, I think. But they technically didn't do that with Charlie, and that's why I feel like he's a missed opportunity. So if he was the Randy character in Scream 4, different story. We'd be having a different conversation right now, but I just think that that's kind of what they were trying to do with him, but, you know, they kind of already had a Randy in the movie, so it just doesn't work for me personally. I hate Amber more than Jill. Oh, Amber, I hate her too, but that's why I love her. That's why I think she's an awesome character. Yeah, despicable, and then she goes all cowardly at the end there. She's a fucking evil Ghostface, man. Super underrated. I love the Scream movie that took place on the Stab film set. 3 is awesome. 3 is probably the most underrated of the franchise. It's maybe my least favorite of the whole franchise, but I still love it, and I think it is very underrated. It's a really fun movie with an incredibly strong third act. Like, the third act of that movie goes very fucking hard. Sometimes I just want to watch that from the whole movie. Like, I'm like, I love this movie, but third act is like my favorite part. Oh, that goes hard. Renan is saying Corey from Halloween Ends will be the killer in Scream 6. Why? He didn't like to share the spotlight with Michael Myers, and now he wants his own movie. Corey will rue this day for going against Corey Cunningham. Oh God, please never do that. Please God. Richie was fun, but turned into a little bitch by the end. That's what I love about him personally. But he was very entertaining before he was revealed as Ghostface. See, I love when this character like puts up this front for themselves, like you think they're so badass, but then you get to see their true colors when they go all Ghostface. I love that about Ghostface killers. I think that is so scary for them to wear this facade of confidence and all that, and they're just like, yeah, I'm so confident in my killing ability and all that, and then when they're like pinned and they're gonna fucking die, you see their true colors, and it's that's you know, I put out a tweet the other day that I still really think is just the truth. When you have guns in a horror movie, it sucks all the fun out of a scene. Like I think when you have a knife, it's just so much more personal. And I know I'm quoting the Joker right now, but it's true. Like when you're killing someone with a knife in a horror movie, that is just a way more emotional and personal death than if you were to use like something else. I don't know. I just think that's such a more interesting way to do things. And that scene is a perfect testament to that, I would say. Like Sam stabbing him like 1,000 fucking times in the chest is, it's awesome. It's an awesome scene in that movie, and I fucking love it. Love it, Carrie. Good stuff. Great stuff. Next Gen Studios is saying, I do think that Corey Cunningham's character has more potential and could have been a good Shape 2.0 and a soft reboot. I would have loved a character that wasn't just Arnie Cunningham from Christine. If they would have done that and it focused on him, that this brand new character that was really strong that they wrote, I'd be all about that movie. You would see me gushing over Halloween Ends. I'd be losing my mind. I'd be like, David Gordon Green is the greatest filmmaker of our generation. If they had made that character make more sense, but it's literally just Arnie Cunningham again. I don't know, man. I just can't get into that movie. I want to like it so bad. Like I want to like it because I fucking love the first 2 David Gordon Green movies, but I just cannot get into it. I just don't know what he was doing. I'm putting you on blast. I think you, Sarah, and I should do a stream sometime. Absolutely. I gotta have Sarah on at this point. She's just going banana sandwich right now with the memberships, which I'm really appreciative of. Thank you so much, Sarah. Holy shit, crazy stuff. We'll absolutely have to we'll have to do something. We'll have to have everybody on stream sometime. It'll be fun. I don't. We'll talk after this, Carrie. We'll talk after this because I'm planning a stream for Wednesday and I'm trying to plan a stream for Friday. So any of those days, let's make it happen. Be awesome. Be some good stuff. Renan is saying Jill is the ghost face I would be. Her motive is legit. People have done worse for fame and money. Totally agree. Jill's fucking awesome. Super well written character. Super upsetting. I mean, the betrayal of like a family member coming after you for fame and money and all that shit. That is cold, man. I don't know. Jill is a fantastic ghost face. I fucking love her. Cold-hearted, evil, lemon-scented. Maybe the scariest ghost face. Like, she terrifies me. Jill Roberts haunts my dreams. Great fucking character. Bucko is saying, what's up? I liked Child of the Corn guy you had on the other day. I absolutely want to do another stream with him. Anthony is just so much fun to talk to. He has a lot of great lot of great views on horror movies. Like he talks about stuff that I don't even know about, and I fucking love it. Anthony's fantastic. So yes, no, I will absolutely have him. I will absolutely have him back on the channel at some point, sometime in the future for sure. Great dude. Absolute great dude. Who would I cast as Arnie Cunningham? Easy, Rowan Campbell. Like, I'm 100% serious. Like, I am dead serious. Rowan Campbell would be fucking perfect in a Christine remake, and that's what David Gordon Green should have done. I honestly think he should have made 2 Halloween movies and a Christine remake, and that would have been fine. That would have been fucking awesome from Blumhouse if they would have done that. Like, if this was a Christine remake with Rowan Campbell in the lead, it would be amazing. Like, it would be really well done. But I don't know, man. It just doesn't work for me. Finn Wolfhard would be good for his buddy, though. That would be cool. I can't remember his name for the life of me, but that could be cool. I forgot to ask, do you think Gale will die in the news in Scream 6? I don't think so. Like, we talked about this earlier. I don't think so. I really don't think she's going to die. It wouldn't make any sense. Like, I feel like at this point, you don't have to kill Gale to do any big, like, crazy thing. Everyone's already there, you know. We don't have to. I don't think we have to kill Gale, personally. Excuse me. All right, y'all. Well, Jake is in need of a nap, so Jake is gonna go get some Z's, take a little nap, chill out, do all of that good stuff before we gotta get back at it tomorrow because I have so much to do tomorrow. I want to cry. So just gotta get through these next 2 weeks, and then it is fucking party time for all of y'all because we're gonna be doing so many streams these last 2 weeks of December. It is gonna be a blast. I cannot wait. Oh, yeah, and Christmas is on a Sunday, so like probably like after. Okay, yeah. I got the whole last 2 weeks kind of planned out. 80% planned out. little planned out. Tiny bit here and there. I think you guys will like it. But all the love to you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a blast. I'll probably be back on Wednesday, maybe with Carrie and Sarah. I don't know. We'll just have to see. All the love to you guys. Love talking with you guys. Seriously. Thanks for all the support tonight. Really means a lot. Thank you again. Have a nice night, and don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.